Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Alex G trade. So I'm currently on a 1 week winning streak as of right now that we're recording this video, April 6th. So it's currently April 6th, 12 o'clock at noon. And I currently have a trade that I'm looking to take. Last week, we did not take a trade. All of the trades that I would have taken last week, I would have had to have held throughout the weekend, which I don't have a problem with. But they technically haven't hit my take profit yet if I would have taken them. And the other trades that I didn't take would have been a loss. So would have been overall a good week for me based off of the decisions that I make. This week, I believe I'm going, oh, and by the way, I didn't upload last week's video because I didn't take a trade. I just don't want to upload a video of me talking shit. You know, so I want to, which actually I should upload videos of when I don't take trades because that might be very valuable to someone for them to really understand that it's normal to not take a trade. I just don't tend to record the in-between of when there's no trade just because I just find it boring because I've been doing this for so long. But if you guys want me to do it, let me know down in the comments below. But with that being said, let's get started with the trades that I'm interested for the week. Euro AUD last week, basically what was one of the top trades that I was interested in. Euro AUD, right now we are technically very bearish. Lower high, lower low, retesting this first area of interest that we have approached at. We've clearly stopped at this very strong resistance around psychological 1.68 thousand. Weekly has slowed down, and then the daily has given us major accumulation at this EMA. As you can tell, major daily consolidation, beautiful 4-hour head and shoulders pattern. Can't ask for a better trade personally, and I just love it. So for right now, I'm waiting for some rejections to enter on this retest to the downside. So the daily candlestick closes in about 5 hours. I might wait for that candlestick to close, I might not. But this is exactly precisely where I would want to enter this trade for a trade, something like this. Pretty big stop loss, pretty big take profit, but all that matters is that risk to reward. My next trade that I am probably going to enter in the next 35 seconds will be GBP CAD. GBP CAD is giving us a perfect pro trend trade. Weekly time frame is perfectly rejecting this structure level. Weekly accumulation, weekly doji, rejection from the EMA. Daily time frame has had very strong rejections from this area below the EMA. The 4-hour is bearish. We've come up into this area and we've given us a very strong rejection from this area. Lower time frame, 30-minute time frame shifted. Perfect. Picasso, fucking have a trade. So I'm going to take this fucking trade, and I'm literally gonna enter this trade. I gotta enter it for Instagram too, bro, which is what is annoying. But I need my other phone. Yeah. GBP, JPY, retesting this area to then sell. AUD, USD, retesting this area to then sell. I don't really like it. GBP, AUD, nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just really gotta enter this trade right now. All right, I'm gonna go get my other phone so I can take this trade. All right, I will get back to you guys shortly. All right, so about 10 minutes later, update, we just entered GBP CAD. We just recorded everything for the Instagram. You guys can go check it out, us taking it live. It's just a lot easier for me to record it for Instagram live and just show you guys that I entered here. People on Instagram are more delicate and they need more transparency. But I really just share me entering these trades live just for transparency purposes. And I explained in that video that I don't like when people enter a position just because I entered the position and they see me as the ultimate confirmation and that's why they should full port a trade. This is going to get them to pass their prop from account. This is going to get them to flip their account. That's the wrong mindset to have towards this trade. It makes the most sense that you understand why you're entering it and the plan behind it. For me, I have another trade that can offset this loss if I were to enter this trade because I have a plan. So I really like just explaining to people why I'm entering a trade and the reasoning behind this so they don't just full port a trade because I'm doing it. But yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we entered GBP CAD. Let's wait for Euro AUD to give us our confirmations to then sell. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another update. We're getting swole out here because we finally fucking won a trade. Well, a couple of steps back, right? Before we won this trade, you guys know I'm building the trading floor. I'm not active in front of the computer as much as I would want to be. But you guys can see GBP CAD. So we lost on GBP CAD $95,000 on GBP CAD. So that was done, but we did enter Euro AUD. So we are currently right now in some profit. You guys can see it is the exact same account. So that is our loss. And then this is our current trade right now. So not bad. I can literally close right now. Well, not that I could close right now. I am literally going to close right now our Euro AUD trade because we have already taken it from the exact area that we've been anticipating for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Beautiful head and shoulders at this resistance, exactly like I explained. Break and retest one, came back to retest twice, entered off of this beautiful engulfing candlestick, rejecting from this area once again. Now, the fucked up part is that I was up on this trade $680,000 down here. So about $100 and something thousand more from where we are right now. And I did actually $200,000 from where we are now. And I did not close. So I lost out on those profits. But you know what? It is what it is. It's totally fine. I accept my decision. I was being greedy. And at this very moment, I'm just gonna close this trade right now. I don't want to even keep thinking about this. So I'm like screen recording this right now for the community, just so I can show proof that I closed the trade, because this position is not something that I want to continue to hold. Is already a aggressive counter trend trade as it sits. $413,000 is what I ended up closing this at. So not bad. I could have definitely made a lot more, but it is what it is. Didn't have to think about it anymore. Didn't have to deal with it. Now I might be done for the week, might not. There might be another opportunity. Everything else that I was interested in taking pretty much already is gone. So maybe we take something on Euro GBP if price decides to come back into this area and give us an entry once we retest this point. If this daily time frame closes pretty solid, we can potentially have a little retest. We're kind of cooking this trade up right here. I'm gonna set my alarm to let me know once and if we have that pullback. So not bad. Euro AUD is pretty self-explanatory. Just happened to risk a lot behind it and ended up going in my direction. Went well over my 1 to 2 risk to reward. And all I can say, ladies and gentlemen, is set and forget. Weekly time frame right now has reacted from this support level exactly how I've anticipated. Daily time frame is coming to this level. Now we're going to be looking for the buys. So stay tuned, and we'll come back later. It's only Wednesday.
Yo, I don't know if you guys have a dog or not, but there's nothing like having a dog that actually loves you, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Market updates. So funny enough, it's actually Sunday. So I'm actually recording this Sunday after the market has already closed. And let me give you guys a little bit quick an update of what has happened in the market. So Euro AUD, I actually ended up closing off this trade right here for my 1 to 2 risk to reward. So I made 400K on that trade, made back 200K of the losses. So I was up 200K for the week. My 2-week winning streak continues, so that's beautiful. Price had a reaction from this area exactly as I anticipated. So price had the counter trend trade move, and it had the reaction from this support level exactly like I expected. So that's going spectacular. Euro GBP was another trade I was interested in, but I did not take it. GBP CAD, we took this trade, and this is the type of losses that I like to take. I like to take losses where I am completely wrong. Like, dude, this is a beautiful retest of this area. Beautiful rejection, beautiful accumulation. Price literally just decided to have its push to the upside. Nothing that I can do, nothing that I can change. It is what it is. So this trade has had the move completely to the upside. I was wrong about it entirely. And we move on to the next trade and don't let it affect it. Pretty much every other trade that I had analyzed for the week went in the opposite direction, aside from GBP AUD. There was no other opportunities that I found in other markets that I was interested in to trade. So overall, great week. We took 1 loss, we took 1 win. This 1 win outweighed this loss. Trading is really that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It should not be more complex than that. It should not be more technical than that. It should not be more strategic than that. It should just simply be enter a trade. If you're right, you move on to the next trade. If you're wrong, you move on to the next trade. You stay consistent with your risk management, and your wins will always outweigh your losses. You do this on a slight edge on the market, and it'll be very simple for you to be profitable. All you have to do is just not be emotional, not revenge trade, not over trade, and most importantly, not under trade when you take the wrong trades and you take a loss. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this might be a short one. I don't know. I've recorded this very chopped up throughout the week. I just forget. Again, the construction here with the trading floor and everything that I have going on, it's just very time consuming, very stressing, and I'm trying my best to not be involved in it. But I just like being involved. I like knowing what the fuck is going on, where I'm sending hundreds of thousands of dollars to, and it, you know, kind of looks like it's going nowhere. So I want to make sure that all that is properly going to somewhere that makes sense. But yeah, aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Next week, let's go for week 3 of the winning streak. My goal is to end up, you know, breaking my last winning streak, which is 14 weeks. So we're going to try our best to do that. And yeah, let's keep it going. Appreciate you guys very much for being part of this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.